In this episode, I will change the color of my mailman car. As you can see, the process is already started, but I have lost half of the footage of beginning, which I filmed, so probably that happens to the rookies like me, but it doesn't matter because there was not so important stuff to see, only some sanding and preparation for the body. And this is how van looks now after many hours of sanding. Here actually everything went okay. Of course, like I said before, I have some metal pieces. There was some bumps, but I will put some primer. Colors doesn't match. Here was more funds. Here's the tricky part, a little bit rusty. In driver's side was the biggest challenge because I had huge damages on the side. Someone just rammed into, I don't know, pole or rock. So I will try to put some Bondo, but not extremely because this dent is way too big. So now the first step is to clean all the car with some soapy water and to get rid of as many dust as possible. Car is cleaned. It's not perfectly, because let's see, for example, to get rid of this amount of dust needs time. I will apply fiberglass Bondo on the big spots, heavy spots, and then I will leave it to cure for a night, and next day I come here to start working on the body more. Okay, update. I applied some Bondo, fiberglass Bondo on the heavily damaged spots. It's still fresh and it's not finished. After I need to apply some finished Bondo, like Bondo for finishing, final touch. And here was a huge bend. It's still visible. I'm not a pro. I'm not gonna try to fix it like a professional because I have no skills. Just a little bit, not to be so obvious that it was a damage here. Everything is masked around and ready for primer. Here as well, trying to fix some spot. Everything is masked. Doesn't matter if I spray a little bit because I will repaint plastics after. So if there's some primer on it, it doesn't matter. Finally, car is ready to be painted. It took me a few days to prepare everything. You can see there's a lot of primer. I fixed wrong spots. There was some dents on the sides, but I didn't film all the process because I think to watch sanding, priming, putting Bondo, it's kind of boring. Plus I'm not a professional, so if you want to see how you need to do it, it's better to Google. Here everything is masked around. Eventually I took the bumper out because it was too hard to work on it with a bumper. Plus I'm gonna repaint it. Door jambs. Usually people who use this paint, it's Raptor paint, they like to as well respray all the door jambs, but I already did that, and plus it's different green, and I'm gonna use a roller, not a spray gun. So I just covered these parts with mask, where I'm gonna go over here with the Raptor paint. So when I close doors, through outside I don't see this green color. These parts, or for example under, on the bottom of the car, Raptor will go through here. So I'm gonna do 2 coats probably. I will do one, then finish here, leave door open and leave it to dry, and then go home. Next day I come back, I put the final coat because it's cold here in my garage, so paint will dry for a long time, I guess. Here was a huge bend. It's not perfect work, but it's okay. Rust is gone, bend is gone as well. If I put as well paint, I think it's gonna look good. This driver's side, same technique, because if I close the door you can see inner line, but this will be covered with paint. That's it. Basically I need to clean all the car with rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna do it 2 times because it got so dusty. It's crazy. I never seen it before in my garage, but this happens when you work with cars, with body of the car, all the Bondo sanding, priming and things like that. So now I'm gonna just clean the car. Car is cleaned with alcohol twice, so it's time to mix the paint and start painting it. But there's some spots like oversprayed. I don't know if you can see, but there's some overspray of primer. I tried to sand it with sponge, but there's still some, and there's some scratches as well. Here, for example, scratches from more of sanding paper, and I'm curious to see if Raptor paint can cover those scratches, because it's a rough paint, so maybe it's a good info for those who's trying to repaint the car as well with Raptor, but don't have skills to fix holes or dents on the car, so you can at least minimize it, and we'll see if it covers some scratches like this, for example. Yeah, I think you can see a little bit. For painting, I'm gonna use this. It's like a foam. I'm gonna use these rollers. I just wrote on Google Raptor paint roller and it gave me this option. So I bought them like 5, and we'll see how it works. Okay, car is ready to be painted. I cleaned all the body with alcohol twice or 3 times, just to be sure there's no grease on it. I don't know why this lamp's working like this. It was not before, but yeah, can't do nothing now. All I need to do now is to mix paint. So the process kinda sounds easy. I will do it in this bucket, one piece at a time. So what I need to do is this liner. In the same box I got hardener. It's exactly for these four bottles. And I got as well paint. It says 500 millimeters, but you need 100, so I'm gonna put maybe 120, 125, and that's it. In a box as well I had this plastic dosator, I don't know how to call it. Here is exactly the line which says fill line, so it's for the hardener. So I don't know, doesn't sound hard to mess it up. Okay, and I have here first mix. So this one is empty. This one liner was filled to that line, as I said, and I just put paint 100, around 20 milliliters. So I have my mixer, and let's see. Need to be careful not to spill everything, so basically I'm just gonna go like this. And first roll. I have no idea how and what, but we'll figure out in the process. It's splashing everywhere, so probably after this I can throw my old clothes out to the trash bin. This is how much I could make with one bottle. Front, all the sides, all the back, and a little bit of this side. No roof, so this section left, and roof. So I hope, yeah, this side actually, and the roof. And I don't know if that's gonna be enough, because 2 bottles, 1 layer, right? But actually, as a first coat, I would say I went kind of heavy, because in some spots you can't even see the orange color. So yeah, hopefully it will be enough, because it's kind of expensive stuff. Just like that. I really like it because it looks good and it's easy to apply. Of course it's splashing everywhere, and I have to stop the job because I'm waiting for rollers, because I bought only 5 rollers. I thought I was optimistic, I thought it's gonna be enough, but clearly not. For 1 bottle I used 4 of them, so I'm waiting for new rollers. So again, my job is stopping, and it's not me who decides when I need to change the roller. It's basically when it starts to rip apart, because here, for example, you can see there's some leftovers, because this paint is very aggressive and it's destroying them, so they start to rip apart and leaving some leftovers on the car. So yeah, I need to take away these small pieces from all the car, not all the car, but at some section where roller was going to the end. So while I wait for my rollers, it's like 2 days more, I think. So not to waste time, I'm gonna repaint all the plastic moldings which I wanted to repaint before, and the rear bumper. So when everything is done, I can come one day and put everything back. So, but before this, I need to cover all the car with tape, not tape, but with wrap, because I don't want, because I'm gonna be spraying black paint, plus I have 1 wheel to sand. I don't want to get dusty all over again and to wipe everything back. Car is wrapped up, roof, sides, everything. So now I can get dusty in the garage. Of course I could have cleaned with alcohol and so on, but I don't want any extra dust in here on the car, I mean, things like that. So what I mean getting dusty, I have this wheel which I repainted recently. Look how much dust I have from all the sanding, but I didn't work with the end, the back of the wheel, and I'm gonna fix the back specifically on this wheel, on this rim. Fixing the back, I mean repainting this part, because this is gonna be a spare wheel which I'm gonna mount on the roof probably. Just to understand what I have in mind, I want to put 1 wheel, I wanted to put 1 wheel, like a spare wheel here or there, and plus I have a tank for water or fuel which is coming from Temu, but I cannot put them here because it will block the number plates. I can put the number plates on the wheel, but then I need to make lights for it as well, and I'm not an electrician, I don't want to get into that stuff. So probably I'm gonna put on the roof, the spare wheel on the roof, without having a roof tag. I could put under, because there's, I think, special place for it, but I want to make it more off-road style. And the reason why I need to repaint it, because if I put it on the roof, or anyway, if I put it near the car outside, I mean somehow mount it, this part is rusty and disgusting, and on the rain, snow, whatever, I think all the rest will start coming off on the body, on the freshly painted car, so I don't want that. We have bumper up, ready to be painted with limited amount of space somehow. Wheel as well, Anti-corrosion is on, drying and after painting. And plastic moldings. Once I will clean them with alcohol, as well will be ready to be painted. Bumper is repainted. Mirrors got a fresh spray. Spare wheel is drying, and moldings already dried. And it was good idea to cover all the car because look at the dust. Finally, I got my painting rollers. This section is done, roof is done as well, and I actually had still left some paint to start my second coat on the bonnet and fender. You can see all the roof and even gaps. I had some to finish these gaps, so I left doors open so it can dry. This line there, but what I don't like is how it's coming on actually, because usually okay, first coat is light, second go heavy and doesn't matter, and then you just leave it. But if you look closer, you can still see orange color, so that means I need to go 3 times here as well. Either I need to go 3 times or I need to go very heavy, and I have no idea. I will let it dry until tomorrow, and when I start painting this section I will go heavy, because I cannot go 3 times on the car, because I simply don't want to buy another kit of this expensive paint. 2 coats is applied everywhere, and I still have some paint left. I have some here and I have some here, so I think that's more than enough to go one more time, a very light coat, just to cover these small areas. I already tried it here and it kind of works. All this fender I did as well. So basically I just need to roll and push into those small areas. And car is finally finished. Just let me put everything back and I'll take it outside to have a better picture. I actually missed one bottle, so I bought this one. Not the same like Raptor, but some Gladiator, but it did the job. And yeah, like I said, let me put everything back and take it outside. And this is the final look. As you can see, I added some things. It's from Temu, all the small things, but now I will shut up and just show you everything around. You can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still. And that's it for now. Next episode I'll be working on interior. It looks nasty. I need to replace seats. I already got one, 2 actually. Of course it's dusty here. I have crazy hole there. Because of the lightning you cannot see, but I need to figure out what to do with carpet. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with boot. So yeah. And if this didn't deserve to get a like, then I don't know what. So thank you and see you on the next